Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for Aquarius where we look at your future spouse or life partner and the energy surrounding this connection. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aquarius, please. Ooh, okay. So we have the full Aries energy coming through. All right, we also have the Death card, Scorpio energy. They're viewing you as the Page of Wands. And the connection, we see the Three of Wands. Okay, so this may be exactly what you've been waiting for or what they've been waiting for. There could be distance or travel here. And we see the Strength card, really strong Leo energy, really strong fixed energy with Leo and Scorpio coming through, but also Aries energy. So it does feel like you have a fire sign here. Someone or with strong, strong fire energy, passionate, playful, exciting, sometimes a bit impulsive. Somebody who's sexy, somebody who gets a lot of attention, somebody who likes attention, somebody that wants family, or they like that, they like unity, they like family, they want to build a family, whatever that might look like. It doesn't have to be children. This is somebody who's successful. This is somebody who loves hard. They love deep. And I can't help but think about how this Fool card just came flying out of the deck. Like, this is going to come in quickly, powerfully. They're ready. They want this. I feel like this person is not afraid to march to the beat of their own drum. I'm kind of getting this is the kind of person that doesn't really care what other people think. Not in an irresponsible, arrogant way, but in a creative, I do what feels right type energy. We see the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. So this person may already be around you. This person is very creative, selfless, loving, intuitive. And I think they get a lot of attention because, I don't know if they're like the bad boy or the bad girl, but they're different. They've done things differently. They do things differently. They may, this person might have like a meditation practice or do yoga. I feel they are healthy. I feel like they take good care of their bodies. And they most likely do have a spiritual practice in place. All right, the Sun in reverse, more Leo energy. I feel like this person is very multifaceted. But their creative side might sometimes be a little bit harder to access, or that might not be what people necessarily see from, when they first meet them. I feel like this person is a lot deeper, Aquarius, than how they appear. Because I feel like they've got this really bright, sunny disposition, and that they're quite gregarious and outgoing and, talk to people. But this person has quite a bit of emotional depth. And I'm not saying that they put on airs or they're not who they seem to be. I mean, in some ways that's the case, that they're not who they initially seem to be. But it just means, I just kind of get more so that they're multi-layered. Like only the people that get close to them see this emotional depth. We see the Queen of Wands, so you are definitely matching their energy. You're going to feel fiery and passionate. You're going to want to step up to this, right? Or you're going to feel like finally this is someone who can step up to you, that can match your energy. A lot of passion here. What else do we need to know? What else do my Aquarius need to know? Again, it might come in quite unexpectedly. This person is just going to jump out at you is kind of what I'm getting. They may have strong water in their chart, that Pisces energy. All right. So they're intuitive, they're creative, they're loving. We get Aquarius energy. But they do also, sometimes water energy isn't that great with Aquarius and vice versa. But they have this, they can match your energy here with a highly developed intellect, the pioneer of ideas. They're engaging communicators. They can think outside of the box. So I don't think that watery energy is going to overwhelm you or, bother you here. Oh, but we do see Cancerian energy. So Cancer energy is loving, nurturing, creative. And we also see Gemini energy. So it feels like they do have strong like fire, water, and air in their chart. They're ruled by Mercury, symbolized by the twins. They're the thinkers and communicators of the zodiac with multifacets, with many facets, or they're multifaceted, and we definitely see that. Like this person has many different sides to them, but not in the sense that like it's scary or it's like, oh God, who is this person really? It's like this is somebody who can navigate many different levels of consciousness. This is the type of person who can sit and talk to anyone. But really it feels like only the people close to them get to access their emotional depth and that like real deep creativity. This may be somebody who's experienced loss with the Death card. They've experienced, you know, they've lost a loved one, either recently or, you know, maybe as a, you know, they know death is what I want to say. They may speak to you through music. They only have eyes for you. All right. Even if there are a lot of eyes on this person, Aquarius, they only have eyes for you. And they may be a bit of a gym rat. So I do feel like they do have healthy habits in place. They may speak multiple languages. What else do my Aquarius need to know about this person? Journey. This person may love to travel. This card can sometimes be too, this person is closer than you think they are. They may be from a distance, so that could be from a different city, state, or country. They might travel for work, or they just love to travel. We see occupation in reverse. What I get from this is somebody who they don't just have a job, they have a purpose, they have a life path. So I mean, they could be a healer, or they could be in health and wellness where they really help people, or they're very passionate about what they do, even if they're, you know, an engineer or an accountant or something like that. All right, and we see distant horizon. So they may come from a different background, but what I'm getting, Aquarius, is that they're closer than you think. Or there may be, even for some of you, they're already around you. What else do we need to know? Yeah, they've been extremely hurt by a loved one in the past, or, you know, by loss is what I'm getting. They may have more vowels than consonants in their name, or in one of their names, or something about the vowels in their name really stand out to you. They have a unique smile, okay? Some of you, they've recently gotten dental work done, or when you meet them, like they just had dental work done. But there's something about their smile that's going to really draw you in, or their teeth even, okay? And this person may dye their hair, or maybe they used to. And they have a personal pride for their collectibles. Now, this could be anything. This could be sports paraphernalia. This could be makeup. This could be shoes. This could be watches. It can be things they've picked up along their travels. They're viewing you as the Page of Wands. So they see you as having a flair for the dramatic here, Aquarius. And I feel like this is where you two kind of meet, because with that Aries energy as well, like you're not afraid to make a splash. You're not afraid to be your own self. You're not afraid to think outside of the box. You're not afraid to, you know, go against the crowd if necessary. I think you both have like a unique sense of personal style. But you feel like home to this person, Aquarius. The Six of Swords tells me you bring this person peace. They're going to find it very easy to be with you, very easy to fall in love with you. And the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. They see you as honest, loyal, in alignment. But they also see you as somebody who's intelligent, somebody who's trustworthy. All right. And although I do think you're going to finally feel like this person matches your energy, you may be a little bit on the fence about this connection. I don't know if it's because there's distance. Maybe some of you may feel at times we're too similar. Or you could just meet this person at a time where you're juggling a lot. You're working a lot. You're building a business. You're focused on your health and your wellness and your finances. What does this person notice about you, or what do they really like about you? Avenger. They see you as being fair and just, and you're righteous on behalf of society or oneself. So it's like you do the right thing. You believe in justice. You believe in being fair. Ooh, and they also see you as very sexy and very attractive, very seductive. Not only for them, Aquarius, but for others. To others. And all right, don't let this go to your head, but they see you as the king archetype. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, and benefiting those in your charge. So really, they see you as the best of the best. Now, the Three of Wands tells me this connection is naturally going to be expansive, but it can also indicate that travel or distance are present here in this connection. All right, so we see a natural progression. This connection unfolds without force or urgency, so it just happens naturally. It's going to be easy to fall in love with each other. This connection brings clarity about your emotional landscape and a deepening self-awareness. Okay, and healing through honesty. So this connection brings truth where avoidance once lived. Healing begins with openness. Yeah, so it's going to be a healing connection, but I also feel like that healing really comes with you being able to be open and to be vulnerable with this person. And it looks like, Aquarius, they come into your life when you're reclaiming your emotional agency, or they are. So this connection reminds you that choice remains yours. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. Anything else we need to know? What else do we need to know? Twin flame union, all right. So this person may be a Gemini, have Gemini in their chart. They could be a twin. Heart, body, mind, and soul. We see loving words hold great power. Okay, they might work with affirmations, maybe you do. But I also just think that you two are going to be very sweet and loving for one another, to one another. Spirit saying this is going to be an unexpected connection, or happen unexpectedly, or at an unexpected time. Okay, and guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. I'm going back to the Two of Pentacles and reclaiming emotional agency. This connection reminds you that choice remains yours. I feel like this is a connection where you two, just you every day you wake up, you choose each other. Any other messages, advice, and guidance for my Aquarius? It's in the distant future, and it's meant to be in the coming years. So a long-term connection here, or a long-term marriage. All right, my lovely Aquarius, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.